Hello friends, welcome to Competitive Baba. Today we shall discuss some GK questions which are commonly asked in various types of exams. The topic today is questions on Indian security forces of India. Before we begin to discuss a few questions, let me tell you article number 355 of Constitution of India. What does it says? It says that union government has no obligation to protect every state of the country, to protect it against external aggression and internal disturbance. Now, what is external aggression and what is internal disturbance? External aggression is something when some foreign country, some neighbor country or the other country enters into a war with India, or it causes some militant infiltration into our country. That is external aggression. And internal disturbances, for example, some riots happens in any state or some other kind of law and order problem arises. In both of these cases, the union government has a role to protect the states. Okay. Plus, this provision, this article also says that the government has to ensure that every state of the country is being carried out, is being smoothly carried out according to the provisions of the Constitution of India. So this is the background provision we have discussed. Now, these are some important sources to study about security forces. If you want to study in details about the security forces of India, these are some sources I have mentioned. You can go through the website of Ministry of Home Affairs, the website of Ministry of Defense. India Yearbook is also one of the good options, not only for this topic of Indian security forces, rather for other topics also, which can be very important for your exams. India Yearbook is a good option. Then Google Wikipedia, always a good option. India security challenges, you can read to go into the details and to have more insights about this topic. Now, question number 1. ITBP guards which side of the Indian border? ITBP is Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Question is asking which side of the border of the country is being protected by ITBP. 4 options have been given: Indo-Pak, India-Bangladesh, India-China, India-Nepal. Indo-Pak is on the western side, northwestern side of India. India-Bangladesh on eastern side. India-China north side. India-Nepal. So the correct answer is India-China. Third option is the correct one. ITBP guards the border on India-China side, on Tibetan side. Additional knowledge we have given. ITBP is one of the 7 central armed police forces of India, and it was raised during the 1962 war which we had with China, when CRPF Act was passed, and this is a part of it. Its headquarters is in New Delhi, and ITBP personnel have also been deployed in some UN peacekeeping missions abroad, in Africa, in Saharan countries, and in Afghanistan, etc. So this is the international role of ITBP, which it is performing. Question number 2. BSF was raised during which war? We have 4 options: 1962, 65, 71 and 48. BSF is Border Security Force. In 1962 we had a war with China. 65 and 71 we had a war with Pakistan. So BSF was raised during 1965 war, and we had a war with Pakistan. Additional knowledge. I have already told you BSF stands for Border Security Force, and it guards one of the 3 border guarding forces of India. BSF is one of the 3 border guarding forces of India. BSF guards 2 sides of the border of India. One is with Pakistan, second is with Bangladesh. So its logo is Duty Unto Death. And BSF is governed by MHA. MHA is Ministry of Home Affairs. BSF is a paramilitary force. and it is also called as first line of defense for the Indian borders. Question number 3. Which of the following is the largest central armed police force of India? It is asking largest central armed police force. So we have four options: CISF, ITBP, SSB, CRPF. CISF is Central Industrial Security Force. ITBP, Indo-Tibetan Border Police. SSB, Seema Sashastra Bal. CRPF. So the correct answer is CRPF. CRPF is the largest central armed police force of India. And let me tell you, not only it is the largest armed police force of India, it is one of the biggest force of the world also. Let us check the additional knowledge about CRPF. Its primary role is to assist the states and union territories in police operations. It helps the states and union territories in maintaining a smooth law and order. And originally it was raised in 1939 as Crown Representatives Police, but later on in 1949 CRPF Act was passed when it came to be known as CRPF. And this force is also governed by MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs. Its headquarters is in New Delhi, and CRPF has a big role to perform in India's general election. This is very important. This you must know. Very important to note. In India's general elections, CRPF had a good and a big role to perform. One more point to be noted is in 2008, Cobra stands for Commando Battalion for Resolute Action. Cobra as a child unit was formed under CRPF. The aim was to counter the Naxalism in India, and this force was trained in guerrilla warfare as well to fight with the Naxalites. Question number 4. Sashastra Seema Bal SSB is under whose admin control out of the following? We have four options: Ministry of Defense, CRPF, RAW, Ministry of Home Affairs. The correct answer is Ministry of Home Affairs. Again, this force also comes under the admin control of Ministry of Home Affairs. Question number 5. NSG was set up in which year? NSG is National Security Guard. So, question is asking in which year this NSG was set up. Options are 1972, 85, 84 and 90. The correct answer is 1984. In 1984, NSG was set up. NSG is an elite counter-terrorism unit. Basically, the aim of this force is to fight with the terrorist activities. So, this force is deployed in the terrorist activities, terrorist missions. And this force was set up after the Operation Blue Star that was carried out in Golden Temple in Amritsar to combat terrorist activities. And the motto of this force is Sarvatra Sarvottam Suraksha. And I have already told you that this force is a specialized counter-terrorism force. And important thing to notice, this force is meant to be used in exceptional situations only. This force doesn't replace the usual and routine role of the state's police or the paramilitary force. It doesn't override their role. It has an exceptional role. It has a role to perform in the exceptional situations only. Okay. And this force has been trained to deploy in counter hijacking tasks on land, sea, air, anywhere, either on land or on sea or on air. It has a role to perform everywhere. It has a role to perform in bomb disposal missions, post-blast investigations, and hostage rescue missions as well. Question number 6 is on Indian Coast Guard. Indian Coast Guard or ICG operates under which body? Basically, this question is asking the admin body under which does it functions. Four options have been given. First one is Ministry of Home Affairs. Second, Indian Navy. Third, Sashastra Seema Bal. Fourth, Ministry of Defense. So, Ministry of Defense is the right answer. Fourth one. Please note that earlier in the previous questions we have learned about few security forces and those were being governed under by the Ministry of Home Affairs. But this body, Indian Coast Guard, is under the control of Ministry of Defense. Let us find out some more additional knowledge about Indian Coast Guards. The role of this Coast Guard is to protect India's maritime interest. That is the coastal line of India and its territorial waters has to be protected by ICG. It includes exclusive economic zones. Territorial waters includes exclusive economic zones as well. That goes up to 200 nautical miles. When we measure the distance on the ocean, then we measure it in terms of the nautical miles. So up to 200 nautical miles extends the exclusive economic zone, up to which ICG has a role to perform. And this force was established in 1978, and this force works in close cooperation with the Indian Navy, Department of Fisheries, Department of Revenues, Central and State Police. Question number 7. CISF has a main role in which of the following? Four options have been given. Question is asking what is the main role of CISF? CISF stands for Central Industrial Security Forces. Four options have been given. To fight with Naxalism, to protect border with Bangladesh, to provide security to industrial units and critical installations. Fourth one is to guard Indian coastlines. Now tell which one is the right option, where CISF has the role to perform. The right answer is third one, providing security to industrial units. Fighting with Naxalism has nothing to do with the role of CISF. CRPF has a main role there in fighting with the Naxalites. Second, to protect border with Bangladesh, there BSF has a role to perform. And the fourth one, in guarding the Indian coastlines, we have Indian Coast Guards. We have just learnt in the previous question. In guarding the Indian coastlines, Indian Coast Guards has a role to perform. So the third one is the right answer in providing security to the public sector units, that is industrial units, and critical installations like airports, Delhi Metro, and your atomic projects, etc. There CISF personnel are deployed. So CISF is one of the largest industrial security force in the world. It provides security to various public sector companies. It guards critical infrastructure installation in the country I have already mentioned. So question number 8, which is the oldest paramilitary force of India? We have just learned the largest security force, which was CRPF. Now it is asking oldest paramilitary force. We have four options: ITBP, Assam Rifles, BSF, CRPF. Which one is the oldest paramilitary force? So second option, Assam Rifles is the oldest one. Not ITBP, not BSF, not CRPF. Assam Rifles is the oldest paramilitary force of India. Its headquarters is in Shillong, Meghalaya, in India. So thank you friends, thank you for watching. I hope you must have learned something about the Indian security forces. This topic is important and commonly some questions are being asked in various exams. Either you are preparing for the state level exams or for the all India competition. If you want to learn more about this topic, you may refer the sources which I have already mentioned. So thank you very much, sir.